Good day guys, being here. Today we are going to try this one. I'm not, I think this one's probably about the roof shape, because we know that the roof by footprint. So I'll just quickly create a project. So the roof, it's not possible to create this roof form using a roof by footprint. So yeah, but we can quite easily create this one using roof like model in place. So okay, so first roof by footprint. So if we do a circular roof footprint with a slope, so it will create this shape. Okay, so it's pointy top, and also the slope is all straight. It's not curved like this one. So in order to create this shape, we need to use one of the options is to use model in place. Right, so let's do it. Model in place, roof. And we're going to use a revolve. So to create a revolve, we need to pick a vertical work plan, like a reference plan or reference line. So let's use reference line for this one. So first, I'll just draw a reference line on the level, on the floor, ground floor, right? So, and then with this reference line, because we see this one. So this is the vertical work plan we can use. Okay, so let's now create a work plan. Create a revolve, and then we are going to set the work plan onto the vertical reference plan on this reference line, and then we can just draw. So first we need to place an access line. So this can be placed anywhere, like as long as it's vertical. Right, and then we just need to, so this is a shape, sorry. So this is axis line, so this will be the roof, right? So this, and then just along here to close this shape. Let me boundary line. So let me think what the shape need to be. So maybe just do a roughly. So just actually you can see the level where the level is. So if you rotate this one, so see this is the levels. So if we need to place this roof roughly at the same height as this roof, so we just need to just roughly, I think, do something like this. Okay, so it can be, it's an arc. So I'm going to use a star and radius arc. So roughly with a big radius, right? And then at this point, so I probably just how do I do it? I want this one to be, I don't want to see the the point. So which means at the very this point at in the mid, this point along with this axis line, it needs to be horizontal. So how do we make it? How can we do this one? How can we start from here, and then actually I'm not quite sure if I do this one, can I? Not really. This can be a little bit tricky. How? So maybe I'll draw a line on the left roughly here, and yeah, I don't know. So maybe try this. So from here to here. Oh, sorry. Again, try from here to here. So it can be, it can only be one. So it's either tangent with this line or with this arc. How can we achieve? Let me try. I'll do this one. So maybe I'll just use this from here, and then. So how can I? Yeah, this is harder than I think. So maybe I'll just stop here and then tangent with this one first. So you can see actually when I click on this line, you can see, oh, it's tangent here. So how about here? How can we achieve, so make this one and this one so it become tangent? Because if we do not, make them tangent, and if we use offset like 300, for example, so you will see a line here. So I'll just finish this one, so you can see there's a line here, right? So you probably don't want to see this line. How about, let me let me think. How can we achieve that? How about this? So now we roughly have this one. So maybe we can just draw another line. So I'll just do another line. But roughly, I want the similar radius here. So maybe I'll just draw a line here. So I know roughly the midpoint need to be here. And then we can just draw another one. Yeah, I think we probably can do this. Okay, so, and then we can just lock this one. I'll see if I can adjust. No, probably not. Yeah, but that's fine. If we want this one to be, like flatter, like come down a little bit, maybe we can just, delete this one and drag this down a little bit, I guess. And then try another one. Yeah, so maybe drag down a little bit more. Yeah, okay. So I think it's not, yeah, that's it. So now, yeah, almost match. And then again, so we can just delete that one, delete this one, offset, OF, and then delete this. So now we have this, okay? Yeah, so, and also if you want this one to be curved as well, you can just use fillet arc. Oh, can't change radius. Not sure. Maybe you can just manually draw another start ends radius arc. Finish. Okay, so now we have a shape, right? So yeah, quite close. Although there's not much detail. Yeah, you don't want to model them. So yeah, that just give it maybe just surface pattern for this. I think everything else fine. So the walls are just straight wall. What do we call these? Columns or branch? Probably you don't want to model them at to be all like very realistic. Right, so we just do some extrusion. So it's possible to create a family, just like I think we we previously did a bamboo family adaptive. We can quite similar. So I think so. If you hang on, let me just finish this one first. Okay, so if we create a family like a 2 point adaptive family, create a spline through points, make it reference line. We can make a place a point, draw on face onto this line. We can just create something, right? So it need to be okay. So maybe I'll just do a spline, draw on world plan, set world plan onto this point. So we can create a shape, not perfectly circle, but again, it can't be a closed spline because it hang on, it's need to be quite like a circle, right? And then however we will need to hang on, let me try to, yeah, it's a bit tricky to close this one because we need to add another line to close this. Okay, so make it reference line. So we have one with the profile. So and then, so what you can do is create multiple of this. Pick new host and copy CC. Pick new host. Right. So there. So maybe this one change to 90 degree or something like that. This one need to go here. You can also offset them. So maybe you can just use the keyboard to offset, rotate the angle by using the point, and then we can create something from these profiles, and so it will become a doesn't work. I'm not sure. Let's select, make sure we select all the still doesn't work. How about let's just Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Just return back to the original angle, so there's no rotation there. So let's place all these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place the path, create a form. That's it. WF, and then we can just rotate. So for example, 90 degree. Ooh, I don't know this. Maybe we can just adjust the shape of this. Maybe we can reduce this like 45. Right, so to make it not perfectly like a sweep. So, and also we can adjust, we can move the, you can move it, offset it, so it become more like a branch, or something like that, right? So again, so let's drag this to this end, drag this to this end, and then rotate this one, so negative 30 degree for example, and this one not this point, tab select, maybe 40 50, right? Oh hell yeah, it's still okay. Maybe we can just increase size, some of the size on HH selected, RE scale, so scale change the size a little bit. Yeah, so yeah, it's ugly, but maybe just can cancel that. So okay, so let's say this is it. I'm not really sure about the size or the length, but if we load this one into the project, so we can place this from the floor go up to the roof. So like oh hell, wrong one. Need to WF, just move it to something like that, right? So, and then just actually, how can we place this one? It's a bit hard to place, right? So yeah, so something like that. So it's just yeah, you can have some fun with this. Okay, so okay, so that's the first one, and this one, it's quite similar. Maybe we can just I'll show you a different ones, a different method. So this one is just model in place. So we use a roof category, and then because this is just very simple. And so this one, we can, other than the model in place, we can also, yeah, of course we can use mass, but this is still very simple. So we can, this time we're going to, well actually I'm going to use this one because it's very similar. So I just copy this one and edit model in place and edit Revolve. So for example, this one, we just need to extend this one to the floor level. So for example, I'll just trim, okay, I'll trim this one down here. So, and then, so trim here. So it will be, yeah, extend it to the ground, and then we don't need this. So this will be the overall shape, right? So this will be, and then we need to cut an opening. So for the opening, we can use the reference line because we for the opening we will need create an extrusion on and use a vertical reference plane for the void. So we're going to use void extrusion and set word plane. So we're going to pick tab, pick this, see, vertical reference plane, and then we can just go back to the elevation, not elevation, but you click on the the vertical the elevation face on this cube, and then we can just create an opening. So this shape, so it's more like a partial ellipse. So I'll just roughly, so maybe I'll just I want it to be placed in the center So maybe I'll just do a line first just to tell me, maybe I'll just copy this one to the left to give me roughly, where it needs to be. Mirror to the other side, and then just do a partial ellipse. So now I'll just delete this, and then finish this. Okay, so and then create a void. So I just need to drag this void so it can cut the roof. So now how can we okay, so this is still a model in place roof category. So actually you can just I think you can just do this and then that's it. But the difference is this one, so it's just model in place with a thickness, and then you use this profile to decide the thickness and also the components of the roof. Right, it's only one single material, so whatever you give material, so what here, and then it will be one material, so throughout this roof. So for example, if I use any of these, I don't know which one to use. Okay, I'll just quickly use one, pick one. Okay, so how about default roof? Okay, and then it will be default roof, just one material. But what you can do is you can change the category, so from roof to generic model. Okay, so there are two categories that you can use to place a roof by face. One is mass, the other one is generic model. So now we have this as a generic model. Okay, so we can just go to here, use roof by face. So with roof by face, you can have different materials. So for example, currently the generic 400 mil. So you can also have different. So currently there's no type in my template, but you can always create a different roof type with all the different layers, like all the structure, all the finishes, all the all the membrane, air gap, or all those kind of thing, right? So now you can just pick on this face. Okay, looks like we pick half, or not half, and also we missed it a bit here. So you can always click on all these surface. So make sure you cover the whole roof and then create roof. Okay. Oh, is that it? Yeah. So now you can see this is, I'll just copy this away from that generic model. So you can see this is a roof created by using the roof by face from that generic model, so which is a Revolve we created previously. And this is a roof with the thickness. You can have different material, you can change the thickness, right? So you can, yeah, so this is the difference, but they looks the same, but yeah, slightly different. Okay, so yeah, other than that, I think that's all. And then from this one, let's just go to a side plan. So maybe this one, yeah, this one. And then you can just create some, like for example, I'll just create some wall. So actually I wanted to try, so because you might want to, attach to the wall. So let me just do a circular wall. So I'll use the snap center SC to snap the center of this. So we can quite easily, again SC. So we can quite easily create a wall, a circular wall to align with the roof with using the same center of the circle. And then let's go to 3D view again. Okay, so let's try. Can we attach? Yeah, you can attach the roof. Sorry, attach to the roof. Attach these walls to the roof, right? And for this one, I want to try the attach. I'll type WF wireframe and tab select CC. I'll use SC to copy this from here to here. And now go to 3D view. And I want to have a look, see if Oh, looks like still attached top. So oh, maybe because we have a roof here. So I'll just delete this roof. So now we only have this as a generic model, right? So of course we can't attach to a generic model. So can see, no, it doesn't work. But can we change this category to a roof? Okay, finish this model in place. So this now it's a model in place roof. Model in place roof. Okay, so let's try attach again. See, it doesn't work. Okay, so looks like in order to, yeah, but of course if you really want to use the model in place roof, you can always just you know, adjust the height to roughly match. And if you really want to I think that's okay. So there's a little bit like overlapping, intersecting. You can always try join geometry if you want to. So join geometry, roof, wall. So it will automatically cut that bit of wall there, right? So I think that's all for today. It's quite interesting little exercise about using model in place, Revolve, and we also tried to use to make that a generic model and then use roof by face. So we can apply different type of roof to that roof, right? And also it's useful because we can use attach top. I think that's all. Okay, so that's all for today. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Maybe I'll just place some more and make it look, I think it can look quite interesting. Okay, so that's all. Thanks. See you next time. Bye.